Good afternoon, everybody. I'm finally back at it. I've had 2 weeks, unfortunately. I haven't been able to come to the parks, which I'm a little bit bummed about, but we're here today. We're at Universal because they have finally announced some of the merch for HHN. It's inside Universal Studios. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna check it out. Tickets are officially on sale now. Of course, there's gonna be 10 haunted houses, 5 scare zones this year. I am super excited, I cannot wait. There's already been speculation maps circulating online, just like they do every single year. So I'm excited to see what is going to come and what will be here. Fingers crossed. I really, really want a Stranger Things house. But again, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Definitely one confirmed for sure through Universal is that there will be a Chucky house, and it is based off of the USA Network series. So that'll be interesting, I think. But yes, we're excited for that. We're here to check that out and look at the progress on the new Minions attraction, Villian, and just see where the rest of the day takes us, because honestly, I don't really have any plans other than that. Probably try a little more Mardi Gras food, but this isn't gonna be about Mardi Gras because I did have 2 videos already on that, so if you guys haven't seen it, I'll put those up for you. But anyway, we're definitely excited to be here today. It is a hot one. We can't wait to take you guys with us, so definitely, now that you know why we're here, this is your invite to tag along, so let's go. Alrighty guys, we've officially made it into Universal. We are actually heading down Hollywood Boulevard to the Five and Dime, and that is actually where the Universal Halloween Horror Nights preview merch is at, so that's where we're heading. I'm excited to smell the candle that they have. I've heard some mixed reviews on it as far as the scent, so I'm excited to smell that and show you just a little preview. There's a magnet, there's a mug, the usual stuff. So, all right guys, so here it is right here. Oh man, I'm really trying to figure out what this is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost feel like this might be The Last of Us or something hinting at that. I don't know. I mean, if you look at it, I almost feel like it could be. So this ought to be interesting. Here we go. Oh, here it is right here. So it says "See you in the fog," and it does glow in the dark. And of course, as usual, you've got your Halloween Horror Nights 2023. I don't believe there's anything on the back. No, the back is empty, but of course they do have your usual here, like I had stated. They have a magnet, which is really cool. This is actually $9. And then they do have like a trucker style hat, which is really cool. And this one is $30. And then they have the mug, which is really neat. Really, really cool. So that's the front. And then this is the back right here. And this one is $16, so not too bad. Usual price. And then yeah, so just like I said, just a little preview of what is to come. Alrighty guys, and of course here is the candle right here. This is "See You in the Fog." Very, very nice. It's a larger, substantial size. It is 26, but I am curious. Ooh, and of course the classic wood wick, so it crackles when it burns. Oh, okay, I actually really like this. It does have a very musky smell, but not to the point where it's gross. It's got like it's musky and yet, weird to say, almost like a little, I don't know, like a hint of floral in there, a very light type of floral. Interesting combo, and it actually works. I like it. I would totally get that. It smells really good. And then of course, in this store, I love it because it has all the classic monsters and everything in here. This is actually one of my favorite things over here. I think I might have shown this in a HHN video last year. I'm not 100% sure, I can't remember, but I love the Frankenstein's Bride pillow here, which is really, really neat. And they also do have a classic monsters throw, and this stuff is in here all the time, guys. So this isn't anything that's, you know, like a one-time thing. This is basically what they have in here all the time. And they do have the really cool posters here. They have the Wolfman, the Mummy, and of course this is the new Mummy from years ago with Brendan Fraser, one of my favorites. So yeah, and they do also have like DVDs in here, which is really neat. And then they do have, I think this is Loungefly, yeah. Loungefly Monsters Wallet. It's the front of it. And this is $37.99, so very, very cute little stuff. And I love this little, like, this is a Loungefly as well. It's almost like a little clutch bag with like a chain type strap on it. But yeah, really, really neat. And then over here, guys, they have some more of the classic monster stuff. And like I said, again, this is here all the time. I just love all this stuff. This is my favorite. So I'm definitely excited. The rumor is when Epic Universe opens, there will be a Monsters, Classic Monsters area. So I am super excited to see what that entails and what they're gonna have. I can't wait. Oh man, so cool. Creature from the Black Lagoon. And I just found this, guys. I've never seen this in any other area of the park. But they have a lanyard that's Frankenstein and his bride. Oh my goodness. And then they have a lanyard pouch as well. How neat is that? I love this. This is so neat. And then look at this right here. It looks like a... almost looks like it could be lenticular, but it's not. But very cool. Very, very cool. And they have this one as well. Oh wow. I'm in love. Classic merch. I'm a sucker. It's my favorite. And then of course I love it, guys, right here. And these guys have been used in different areas around the park at different times, but it's so cool. Wow. There's Mr. Mummy right here. I'd ask him what his opinion is on the HHN this year, but it would appear that his lips are sealed, so we'll just have to wait and see. All right, and of course right here, guys, this actually used to be on this side, this blue building right here. This was the Betty Boop store. And there also used to be a pretzel stand right here, which they took out. So the walls are still very much up here. And it's gonna definitely be interesting to see what they do with this area. But we're gonna head over to where the new Minions attraction is, because it looks like it's coming along quite beautifully. And here it is, everybody. Man, oh man. Okay, so the last picture I saw online, this was in the center, this was here. This, though, I don't recall having seen. So they are moving along quite beautifully. This is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. And then, I'm curious to see on the facade up here what they're gonna put there. But I think around the other side of the building, they actually did go ahead and put the different character posters up, which is exciting to definitely see. So I think summer 2023, we're getting close. We're definitely getting close for sure. And this is exciting, guys. Up here it says evil stuff this way, so I'm assuming just from the sound of that this might be like a store area right here. And of course across the way you do have Super Silly Stuff, which is the store that you exit into after you get off the Minion ride. So I'm thinking it'll definitely, of course, because it's VillianCon, be themed to all the different villains. And of course this area here is still blocked off. But this is what I saw. This is so neat. I love that they're continuing this theme with the different characters on the building, because when Shrek 4D was here, that's what they had kind of going all the way around. So this is really exciting. It is very exciting. I cannot wait. Also, another thing to note as well, so this is the side of the Transformers building, and they are painting it to match the scheme of the new Minion VillianCon attraction. So just, you know, again, with the theming all around. So it's very, very neat. And there used to be some Transformers details on the side of the building, like decals and stuff, but unfortunately, you know, that's being covered up, removed, so just so that everything blends beautifully. In this area here, actually, there was a Coca-Cola freestyle machine here before, and this is where the Monsters Cafe used to be located. So this is rumored to be the like a Minion Cafe like they have out in California. So it looks like this is coming along beautifully as well. So it's definitely going to be neat to see when everything's like fully completed and done, if it very much looks similar to what's out on the other coast, or if there's, you know, some little subtle differences for us here. This is definitely for sure coming along quite beautifully. So, you know, like I said, I think any day now, because Universal is very good at just the progress that they make and how quick they make it. It's phenomenal. It blows my mind. I can't believe it. Just the ingenuity and getting everything done on time. So what we're going to do now is actually over here by the hub area where the fake grass is, right in front of Rip Ride Rocket, they have a Super Mario Brothers movie prop. And I want to show that to you guys because this is really cute. Alrighty guys, and here it is. This is so cool. We're definitely excited for this. So neat. So you can basically stand in front of the little Mario thing right here and you can get a picture, which is really cool. So, oh my goodness, I love it. It is adorable. So if you're here while this is out, definitely stop and get a picture. And it's really neat because, like I said, it's right posted right in front of where the stage area is. And of course you've got Rip Ride Rocket right there. Oh, there they go. They're going up. I think I had stated this in a previous video. I cannot do these kinds of rides. They're just, I can't do them. But they fascinate me and they are fun to watch. I don't know how people do this. I really don't. It's phenomenal. But here we go. Down they go. Oh man, it amazes me every time. Another thing too I wanted to let you guys know is they are starting to reduce the Mardi Gras merch, which is really cool. Right now it's at 30% off because this does go until April 16th. So if you haven't gotten any merch and you're here, now's a good time because even at 30% off, that's not a bad deal. But yeah, they do still have pretty much everything. The lanyards and the magnets and the pins and of course the, yeah, and this is really good guys. This is now down to $10.99 from $16, so that's awesome. But we do still have some beads here, which is nice. This crop top is pretty cool looking, and I love this right here, this bag. This is not a Loungefly to my knowledge. No, it's not. It's just a straight Universal branded bag. But it's really cute. So yeah, everything is 30% off. So, like I said, if you're here, you want to grab something, I'd say go for it for sure. I do have to tell you guys, I had mentioned earlier, it is a hot one today, big time. So if you have your Coca-Cola Freestyle cup, or any cup for that matter, fill it up with water and please stay hydrated. Put your sunscreen on, have a hat, and just take your time because it is truly very hot. I mean, we are drenched already. My favorite place when we're first coming in to fill our cups is right there on City Walk. As soon as you get off the moving walkway, there is a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine right in the center of where that popcorn stand is at. They have pretzels and turkey legs and stuff. That is my recommendation before you branch either to the right or the left to go into either one of the parks. And the water is free. So you do not need to have a Coca-Cola Freestyle cup. You can go to any of the Freestyle machines in either park and get water. So whether you have that or a regular cup, you can do that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, just in case you didn't know, if you weren't aware, because that's what we do every single time because it is just too stinking hot. And then of course right here in the New York section, this is also still blocked off. I want to say that that stand was temporarily not there for a bit. And it looks like it's back now, so I'm curious to see what that'll be. And of course, this is going to be right across from where Jimmy Fallon is at, which is right here. Jimmy Fallon ride. It looks like they are still, there goes Rip Ride Rocket. It looks like they are still working on this facade of things that they're changing right here. And then back here, they're still, I don't know if you guys can see that, but off in the distance, they're like completely redoing this section of this area right here, which is really interesting. And then even up here, you can see where some of that's been taken off right there. But again, rumored to be the area right here, which used to be the tribute store, rumored to be like a preview center for Epic Universe. So again, we'll see. And this is interesting over here. It looks like they have like a little Universal Studios like photo op that they put up. So, that's really, really interesting. And then of course right here, it looks like, of course, this is still blocked off in this section. This was another area where you could stop and get like popcorn and, you know, your drinks and your refills and stuff. That was really neat. We were walking along, and one of the still walkers stopped to say hi to us. Really cool. One of the creatures, the different creatures, because the theme is like mythical creatures for the Mardi Gras this year. So he stopped and we talked to him for a few minutes. But the section that I was just showing you here, right in front of me, was where the tribute store typically is. And of course, during HHN, this is the location where this whole entire section right here is usually a scare zone. Typically, that's the same. Like where the scare zones are is where they are, and then you have the different sections where the, you know, houses and stuff are. So yeah, we're gonna move on down here, and I think we're gonna try, like I said, a couple more things from a couple other booths that we didn't get to try. And I think we're gonna go ahead around the corner because it's a very light day today. I am shocked because spring break is still happening. So for us, pretty much I believe everybody's already back in school, but I will tell you that other people have their spring break at different times. So they are here pretty much, I feel like, from the second week of March on. It's just busy, but honestly today I'm a little bit shocked. It's actually not that busy today. There's not that many people in the park. So yeah, I think we'll head over to Transformers, see what the wait time is for that, get on that, and then see where the rest of the day takes us. Here in the San Francisco area, this is typically, this is actually where one of the other scare zones was at. So right at the exit of where the Fast and the Furious is at. That is a scare zone area as well. So this part of the park, especially during that event, can kind of get a little bottlenecked in through here because this is a little bit narrow. And then right here we have Men in Black, and then typically during HHN, this stage that's right here next to it, guys, is typically where they will have like a live show with a bunch of like trapeze artists and things like that. I'm just going to be sprinkling fun facts throughout the video here. But as far as HHN goes, it is definitely, you know, of course, a mature element. It's mature themed, so they don't recommend children, young children, come for the event. That doesn't mean that you can't bring your children. They won't stop you, but I believe they do recommend children 13 and up. But I got to tell you, when I was here last year for HHN, I did see, not a lot, but I did see a few people that did have actually small children, like babies and strollers with them. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, that's, you know, completely up to your discretion, of course, but it is loud, and it is very foggy, especially during the night when you're going through the different scare zones. I mean, the element to add to that, like, scarcity and that, like, you know, suspense of the night is the fog. So, you know, that I could see how potentially, you know, that could scare little kids. But, you know, when they're doing the stage show, there's also pyrotechnics and stuff. So, like, you know, I believe there's lasers and fireworks and stuff. So, and it is a mature themed show. So I, again, don't recommend that for kids. Just giving you kind of an idea of what to expect. I don't know that they're going to be doing another stage show this year. They have in the past, so I can only speculate. I don't know for sure. But again, it's going to be very interesting. I'm very excited, and I do feel like this year they are ahead of the game as far as the previewing of things go, and giving you like a little hint, a little bit of an Easter egg. Because I got to tell you, last year I don't recall that there was a lot of that. So I do feel like, in terms of really getting back into the swing of things and getting things back to originally how they used to be, I feel like this year is right on track with that, because we have that little bit of preview merch that I showed you guys, and of course, you know, there'll be more to come. So it's just exciting, it's fun, and of course these kinds of things have to be planned out way in advance, you know, for the following year coming up, so that they know what they're promoting, what they're doing. So, you know, maybe to some it might seem, why are we doing it so soon? But it has to be done that way in order to have everything prepped and ready for when the festivity does roll around. So I really, again, it's a favorite of mine. I definitely can't wait for this year. I am definitely excited, and I'm excited to be able to share it all with you when the time comes around, because that will happen. And I can't wait. So I hope you guys are just as excited as we are, or that I am, because I think it's going to be absolutely 100% amazing for sure. And then this is exciting. So the last time I was here, I was showing you guys right by the Men in Black gear shop. There were walls right here, so they finished it. It's down. So it would appear that they were redoing the pavement right here, which I did point out, because you could look at it and see that there was a little bit of a difference. So definitely a lot more room to walk through back here. And I do want to say in years past, there used to be an area here where they would set up a house in the back of Men in Black, but I don't think they had one last year that I recall. So yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see, like I said, moving forward with everything as they announce stuff, where the houses are going to be. And I'm curious because in years past that was like for Cary, Ohio, and they turned it into Scary, Ohio. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't say it enough, but I am. All right, so we did decide to stop at the Brazil booth, which is back in through where the Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone used to be, across from where ET is at. And we did want to get a couple other things. Like I said, I'm not going to make this all about Mardi Gras, but I just wanted to show you guys. We're going to try 3 of the things on the menu that we did want to go ahead and get. The first thing that we have here, this is something both my daughter and I are really excited to try. I think these are like fudge, almost like a chocolate fudge. And I am not even going to try to say the name of these, because I'm going to tell you right now I'm going to butcher them, and I feel terrible, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do my very best to describe to you what this is. Okay, so Brazilian classic with condensed milk, cocoa powder, chocolate sprinkles, and toasted hazelnut. So basically, these little guys right here that you see, I'll show you. This is kind of what they look like right here. So one of them has like Mardi Gras colored sprinkles on it. It looks like the toasted hazelnuts on the other, and then like little bits of chocolate. So I think, do you want to go first, Boo? Okay. Which one, baby? Let me see. What'd you say? That one? Oh yeah, it's got like a fudgy center in it, yeah. So she just tried those. She really likes it. I think, can I take a little bite of that one? Just a tiny little bite. I'll put it down. Okay, so I'm gonna sample a little bit of the one with the sprinkles on it too. Here we go. Whoa. It tastes like a straight up fudge ball. It is really good. That is delicious. And these are, if I'm not mistaken, this was another one. This was the top pick for the Brazil booth from Universal. These are delicious. So these are definitely a must try for sure. The next thing I'm excited to try is this right here. And this is actually beef sirloin cap with chimichurri, smoked salt, and oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I don't know what the other thing is. I apologize. But it looks like this. I'll show you guys right here. So this is what it looks like right here. And it looks absolutely tender and delicious, so I can't wait to dig into this and give this a whirl. So here we go. I don't know if you guys can see this, but oh god, I'm dripping it everywhere. There's like some chimichurri on here, so, oh, this is a really big piece. All right, hang on, here goes. Okay. So, it's really good. In terms of flavor, and the chimichurri is a little bit spicy, but it's not bad. But I do have to tell you, the meat is a little bit dry and it's chewy. So, I'm not saying I wouldn't get it again, but it takes a little bit of effort to chew through everything. So, maybe a 4 out of 10. Yeah. All right, and then the last thing that we did go ahead and get, there is another item on the menu, but I wasn't really interested in getting that. It's like a sausage, like I think a Brazilian sausage it said. But these are the teardrop chicken fritters, and they come in this cute little cone. So, I'm gonna go ahead and see what's inside of here, because, oh, that's so cute. Look at it. Yeah, it looks like a little teardrop. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's almost like a really soft dough in the center. There's your chicken right there. Oh. So, The chicken definitely has an herby flavor, but it's a really good herby flavor. And then I don't know if the doughy section is kind of like a cheese, but these are really good. So, okay, if it were me, I would do the chicken fritters again for sure. The little cocoa balls here. And then the other one, if the meat were a little more tender and less chewy, I would say I'd jump on that 100%. Like I said, it's not that I wouldn't get it again, but it would be based off of that. So probably skip on that next go round unless it was super tender. But definitely these two things for sure, because this is delicious. I've never had anything like this before. This is phenomenal. So 10 out of 10 on this one for sure. Okay guys, so we actually just got off Transformers. When we had checked it earlier, it said it was 45 minutes. And then just now when we were going through a few minutes ago, it said it was 40. And I was willing to go ahead and get in line because honestly, the line didn't look like it was that full inside the queue in the building. And I don't know if they weren't running as many cars tonight, so by the time we got in there, on the outside of the sign it said 40. So I would say it was probably about a 35-40 minute wait for sure. And then while we were in there, it did go up to 50, but then it went back down to 40. But it's funny because this is one of my favorite rides here. And just the whole Transformers franchise, I love that so very much. And growing up, I'm an 80s baby, so growing up, I still have the Happy Meal toys from when I was a kid from McDonald's that transformed. It looked like a sandwich or a biscuit, or the box that that the sandwich comes in, and they transformed. And I just think those are such classic, awesome toys that I still have them, and I feel very fortunate I never lost them along the way. And so I was just curious if any of you out there remember those, and if you're an 80s baby as well, or if you're aware of them, if you have them, just because I just love this kind of stuff. I was somewhat of a tomboy growing up, so I don't know, I just wanted to throw that in there because I just thought it was really, really cool. So every time I go on this ride, I think of that, and I think about just like all the really cool, Happy Meal toys used to be really, really cool. I'm not saying they're bad now, but I just don't feel like they are what they used to be years ago. So anyway, rant over. We're actually going to go ahead and the parade is happening right now, so we got to try to figure out how to sneak ourselves over to where the Jimmy Fallon ride is, race through New York, because we do want to finish our night out with that. And then we're probably going to head out, to be honest with you, because I got to tell you guys, I did tell you, it was hot today. It was brutally hot today. The humidity was definitely in the air. It has arrived, and it has kicked my butt. So, yeah. I think we're gonna head over that way, finish our night out with that, and then do just kind of a little bit of a recap of our day and go from there. So Jimmy Fallon it is, and then we will see you guys when we are finished. Alrighty, it is time for Jimmy Fallon. This is honestly one of the best queues ever. There he is. Oh yeah, normally this is the entrance right here, but they have you walking down to the door, so we'll see you when we get out. All right, everybody. That does it for us again here from the Universal Orlando Resort. This is my favorite spot to tell you goodbye in. I just love it right here. But with the new announcements, and Universal's had a lot of new announcements lately, I'm gonna have to get used to saying Universal Destinations and Experiences in the near future, because that is actually gonna be the new logo. So it's gonna be hard to let go of Orlando Resort, but yeah, I'm so excited I was able to get here again today, and like I said, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get anywhere for the last 2 weeks just because life, had to take care of some regular everyday stuff, and unfortunately, the thing for me is I don't live directly in Orlando, unfortunately. I'm about an hour away, and so when you see my logo at the end of my videos, it says Theme Park Space Coast and Beyond. The Space Coast is where I live, actually. So let's just put it this way, I'm very close to Kennedy Space Center. So as much as I do love space and I love rockets, it is not fun to hear them go off at all hours of the morning when you are dead asleep. That is not fun. We do eventually plan on moving here, but we just haven't been able to have the opportunity to do that yet. Just a lot of things that haven't really fallen into place. So I am here all the time though. When I'm not working, I am in Orlando. So I very much have my own little routes and back roads and stuff that I take over here. So I just love it. It is definitely my home, and I can't wait to make it permanently our home at some point, hopefully in the very near future. So just a little side note on that. That's the only reason why, you know, unfortunately, with it being 2 weeks, I would love to say, oh, I could get off work and I could just head out and go film something. But unfortunately, because I do live that far away, it doesn't make it possible. But I'm happy to be able to have brought you with me today again to get back into it, show you the preview merch for HHN. They did go ahead and announce that single day tickets are officially on sale now. They actually went on sale just the other day. And they also do have the, they have different tickets that they do have, different like things that you can purchase. And I will tell you that the RIP tour and Unmasking the Horror tours for HHN, those went on sale March 23rd, which is I believe the same day that the single day tickets went on sale. And just so you know, the RIP tour starts at basically $300, $299. And then the Unmasking the Horror tour starts at $119.99, so basically $120. And if I'm not mistaken, the Unmasking the Horror tour is a tour that you can do during the day, during park hours during the day, daylight hours. You have a tour guide that you go with, and they basically take you in and show you, essentially, that is why it's called Unmasking the Horror, how everything comes together. So if you want to be able to see what it's like, but it doesn't have all the elements that the regular, you know, party will have, if you will, the regular nighttime thing will have, you can kind of get a behind the scenes thing. So if I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what that is, and I would definitely love to do that sometime. I think that would be amazing. So anyways, enough rambling. Thank you guys again so much. Please don't forget to do all the YouTube-y things on the way out. You guys, I gotta tell you something, I'm floored. We're almost to 100 subscribers, and I can't thank you enough. I keep saying that, and I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. So again, we would love to have you come on over, and I just really hope that all of you are doing well. Please take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of the night. Don't forget to spread love and kindness, and we'll see you all real soon. Have a good night, guys. Bye.